Welcome to the Grand Rapids, Michigan, Kent County residential real estate market update with data through December 2020. My name is Rodney Constable. I'm a realtor with Century 21 affiliated out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Year over year, home prices are up 9.4% in the Grand Rapids area, with the average home selling for $267,855. 1 year ago, the average home sold for $244,740. The average home is selling after being on the market for just 20 days. Compare that with the inventory of unsold homes. Those homes have been on the market for an average of 96 days. What these two data points tell us is that if a home is properly priced, it will sell in a relatively short period of time. Right now, in about 3 weeks. However, if a home is not properly priced for its condition, location, and amenities, it will stay on the market for an extended period of time. Right now, just over 3 months. Next, let's take a look at new listings in Kent County versus the same period 1 year ago. And since we're looking at December data, we're looking at year-over-year data. So this is 2020 versus 2019 data. And we can see here that in 2020, there were 9% fewer listings that came to market in Kent County than what there were in 2019. When we look at the data in a numerical format, we can see there were 10,636 new listings in Kent County in 2020. That is down 1,054 listings versus what we saw in 2019 and down 1,348 listings or 12.67% versus what we saw in 2016. Even though the number of listings were down year over year, the number of closed transactions actually went up just slightly. We were up 1.3% year over year in closed transactions in Kent County. When we look at that data in a numerical format, we can see there were 9,380 closed transactions in Kent County in 2020. That is up 119 closed transactions versus what we saw in 2019. However, we are still down 673 transactions or 7.17% versus what we saw in 2016. Next, let's take a look at end-of-year prices and percentage changes year over year for the last few years in Kent County. And here we can clearly see that year over year, home prices continue to rise at a pretty rapid rate in Kent County, and I see no reason why this trend will not continue for many more years. Over the last 5 years, the average price percentage increase in a house in Kent County has been 8.38% per year, and that's 2016 through 2020. Now let's take that average price increase of 8.38% per year for the last 5 years, and then we'll take the end-of-year average home price of a house in Kent County, which again was $267,855. So we're going to multiply the $267,855 by 1.0838. And what this tells us is that if a home on average increases at 8.38% per year during 2021, as it very likely will, over where we ended the year in 2020, that puts the average sale price of a home in Kent County at the end of 2021 at $290,301. We'll just have to see if this happens, but I think it's very likely that by the end of calendar year 2021, the average sale price of a home in Kent County is going to be somewhere north of $290,000. Next, let's take a look at the average months of inventory in Kent County. For calendar year 2020, we finished the year at 1.1 months of inventory. Now, what this means is that if no new homes came to market, based on our current sell rate, we would be completely sold out of homes in about 1.1 months. That's about 33 to 34 days of inventory. Guys, that is not a lot of inventory at all, and that's just one of many data points that lead me to believe that we will continue to see home prices rise in the Kent County area for many, many years to come. So why does inventory matter? Well, as we can see here, if you have between 1 and 2 months of inventory, you probably are going to experience double-digit price appreciation If you're running between 3 and 4 months of inventory, you would generally experience single-digit price appreciation. If the inventory built to where you had between 5 and 6 months of inventory, this is more of a normal, balanced, or neutral market where you might experience some price appreciation, but it would more than likely be in the low single digits. And if you're under 5 to 6 months of inventory, this is considered a seller's market, and that's exactly what we have seen for many years here in Grand Rapids. If you're over 6 months of inventory, this is considered a buyer's market. And if your inventory built to between 7 and 8 months, that's when you would most likely experience single-digit price depreciation. And then if the inventory built to 9 months plus, that's when you would likely see double-digit price depreciation. If you would like to learn even more about the likelihood of home prices rising in the future, I would highly suggest you watch my information-packed Will Home Prices Continue to Rise video, which is out on my YouTube channel. I will also put a link to that video in the description box below this video. So what are the next steps? Watch my Will Home Prices Continue to Rise video, watch my other YouTube videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel for ongoing real estate education. Please give me a thumbs up on this video and other videos that you like. Leave a comment on my videos and share my videos on my YouTube channel with your friends, family, and colleagues. Also, please feel free to connect with me via social media and call me at 616-258-4782 if you are looking to buy or sell a home in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area. Thank you so much for being on this video with me. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.